have is 3 suspects wearing scarves over their faces.
Welcome back on Vibe Nation. We can see how the adults are influencing the youths, the younger generation who are living here in Australia and holding on to their culture and their heritage.
Nidal Abu Kalam Saeed. I am a representative for the Perth Sudanese Youth Group. That means that I and many other young people like myself, we come together to try and find ways to build bridges and mend the gaps between the elders of our community and the youth of our community, because there seems to be some distrust and miscommunications, and we don't usually get along also within our tribes. So we have decided to come together to try and build a way to try and unite each other and leave our past behind and recognize that it is important for us to stay together. I guess a lot of this distrust between tribes and elders and youth and there's no connection between us. It causes a lot of pain. It does cause a lot of pain for the parents because they seem to feel like they can't discipline their own children to be more responsible or communicate with them when they have issues or mental problems. And the youth feel like they can't open up to their parents because most of the time they're stuck in a lot of traditional ways, which is in turn, some of the traditional values are important and instilled in us and are positive. But a lot of the time, traditional views and closed-mindedness gets in the way with communicating with the next generations. And it causes a lot of distrust between each other. A lot of the problems are to do with poor performance in school, and it causes a lot of us to turn to the streets for love or affection because we may feel like we cannot open up or we don't belong in our own homes. So, and the media has picked up on that. A lot of the mainstream media has come in and seized the moment to try and put a negative or portray a negative side to Sudanese youth. And I've seen this a lot, especially in Melbourne, with the whole gangs and the thugs stigma that's been attached to Sudanese youth. And I feel like a lot of this stuff is not true. It's not to do with us not knowing how to assimilate or conform to Australian society. It's to do with a lot of post-traumatic stress, mental health issues, our current community leaders. Sometimes we feel like they don't listen, and that's all we need. We just want them to listen or to try and communicate with us.
We are trying to bring other people out of stress. You know, a lot of women, children, and the rest who are separated from their parents or probably from their husband and wife. We are also socially trying to bring them together so that we, fix those issues. We are trying to promote love within our community. How do we do that? We are trying to solve other conflict within us. And our unity is very strong, so that unity here will also stop the violence that is supposed to be here and likewise at home.
I come from West Africa, Ghana. We're doing traditional dress. Very good. I'm very happy today.
My name is Vera Akosia Enyana Mboni. In Ghana, I was living in Lati Junction. Now I'm in Australia. I greet you all. I love you all. I miss Ghana, my homeland. Hey, Ghana, 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 oh say yay.
As we can see, we've seen the uniqueness of the African people, their brilliance, their beauty, their intelligence, and the importance of their cultural heritage, which they are sending back to their younger generation. And their younger generation are upholding this, as you all can see, with the cultural dances and every activities they are taking part in. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode of Vibe Nation. Thank you. It's Tony ETC.